are you ready to make painted paper? We're going to have so much fun. I cannot wait to get started. But first, let's make sure we have all of our paints out ready to go with their brushes and your paints. Now, if you have not mixed your paints, you can check the video before now to look out on how to make the different colors. And you can make as many colors as you like. But don't forget to make a separate paints and the smaller ones, and just what you're doing, you're just wanting to be able to get it thin enough to splatter, but not watery where it just makes water. Just a little bit thinner than what we did here. So don't forget that. And we don't, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give y'all a placemat. And these are those 11 by 18 sheets y'all bought by us. And it's sulfite construction paper. No other, please do not use any other than the sulfite construction paper. Give each y'all of a placemat, and you can use these placemats over and over again. You don't have to keep switching out papers. As you make your painted paper, you don't have to keep switching out your placemat. Just use it on top of each other because it really makes a pretty look when you get through. And then you're going to take that placemat, turn it in half, cut it down the middle, and then you're going to get two sheets like this. I'm going to put that there and that there. And there's mine. Now it's time to pick out our paint we're going to use. Zoe, what color are you going to use?
Pink.
Pink. And what color are you going to use?
Purple.
Whose favorite color is that?
My mom.
Is it your mom's? I thought so. Okay, I'm going to pick blue. I like blue. So I'm going to stir this up again really good. And you know what? If you forgot to make your paints up, just stop this video right now and go mix up your paints. There's a video we sent out that tells you just how to do it and how many colors you can make. So, and it's just primary color. So let's get started. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna spread this paint back and forth. Look, I went off the lines. What's that mean? It's okay, we can go off the page. It's okay, yay, so much fun. And cover it. Now, I don't want you doing these little hatch things. Sometimes little kids kind of want to do that. It will take forever to paint this. I want you to go all the way across. Slow and fast. You can do it fast, slow, whatever you want to do. If you need more paint, just put more paint on your brush. Back and forth. And make sure if everything's not covered, that's okay, but do as much as you can. Matter of fact, if you wanted to just kind of do that, kind of put some texture on your paper, you can. Now, y'all do yours. Now, what we're going to do is some lines and jiggles and dots and all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm going to look at your colors, and I've got your colors over here and I got your colors over here. But if you would like to use her color or your color, y'all can switch. Just ask for permission, okay? And not just reach over, because you know what's going to happen? You're going to reach over, you're going to get paint all over you, just like me. See, I got paint all over my shirt, everywhere. So I think I'm going to use I'll use orange on this. And may I borrow your orange to do this? And parents, if they want to use orange, get two brushes and put two brushes in there. That works just as well. Or grandmothers, granddaddies, aunts, teenagers, whoever's helping you paint. And what I'm going to do is take mine, and I'm just going to make some jiggles like that. See how I did that? And I'm going to take and do some more jiggles. And I decided, you know, I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to go make an X, just like that. And I can do anything I want, so can you. Then I'm going to take, I like this pink. So I'm going to take some pink, and I'm going to just dab it and make some dots, just like that. Oh, let me see what else I want to do. I'm going to take some green, if you can let me borrow your green.
Mm-hmm.
And you can make this as lime green. More white you add, more yellow, you can get as lime and bright as you want to. I think I'm just going to make some little hash marks, just like this. Just like that. I can do it up, and if it goes off the paper, yay, it's okay. Okay? Let me see, do I want to use any more colors? Yellow. I want to use some yellow, okay? And I'm just gonna do circles around here, just like that. If you see where my green got with my red, it's starting to turn brown, isn't it? So it's best not to do that. Okay, now it's y'all's turn. Next, we're gonna take the different tools that we're gonna use. Moms and dads, if you don't have these little tools right here, the little plastic tools, I found these at Lakeshore. They make fun little designs. I'll show you. I'm gonna take this one. And watch girls, are you ready? Here we go. I'm just gonna make some designs like this, run through it just like that. And then I might go up here with this one. Now, it might be that you don't have these tools, or you can take some cardboard and draw it out and then put the designs, cut little triangles out or whatever you want. So let's see how this works. That looks kind of cool, doesn't it? I like that. And they'll last a pretty good bit if you let them dry out once they do it. All right, are you ready for some tools? This is fun. Now, I'm going to have to show you a couple of things that you've got to be aware of, adults, for your kids. Kids, I want you to listen to this really close. When you get your paint, I don't want you to go, because paint is going to go everywhere. We're going to get in trouble. And that's why we water down these paints right here. So you're going to take it, and I want you to hold your finger just like this. Are y'all seeing that? And I want you to tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Then you're going to take another one, and I think I'm going to do yellow. Now, sometimes yellow can be kind of finicky, so that's a pretty good, it drips pretty good. So I am going to take the yellow, and I'm going to go tap, tap, tap. Now, if you tap and you see it looks watery, add some more paint to it, okay? Because I made some one day, and it was kind of watery, and so it just absorbed into the paint. Just like that. I like the way that's turning out, don't you? Then I'm going to put the yellow back in here, and I'm going to put the yellow here, and I think I'm going to do, I think I'll try some purple. And my purple brush is right here. And see how thin it is? It drips. And remember, we're not going to do, right? Because I want us to have a good time. And we can't have a good time if we make a big mess like that. Even though we are being messy, We don't want to be real messy, right?
We
Tap,
don't
tap,
want to
tap.
clean up.
No. Well, what a job that would be. Yeah. All right, I like that. And I am going to, I'm going to try your white. I'm going to try your white. I like that idea. I like the white. Something else you can do, this I love, is take, do I have it? Yeah. You can take these little circles. You get all kinds of circles, big, little, or whatever, and you can dip it in, let me do yellow. Dip it in your paint and do little circles like that, or over here. Or maybe take it and, maybe I like that pink. I'll take it, come over here and do some pink. There's you need to be very creative. Just do anything you want because it's going to be beautiful and it's going to work beautiful next week when we do our art project. All right, now the tricky part is taking your painted paper and moving it so it can dry. So what we're gonna do, because we used your placemat, I'm gonna pull it up like this. Let me show you. Just be careful. And I want you to do the same thing, and I'm gonna go over here and put some paper down, okay?
Okay.
Very carefully, just let it right there.
This is
It is beautiful, beautiful.
And when you're done, you should always wash your hands.
Yes. And this is what, when the paper dries, this is what your painted paper is going to look like. See how crinkly this one is? That's okay. What you do is after they dry really good, it might be a day and a half, depends how much paint you used, you are going to put them in books or put books on top of them, and it'll make it right as rain. It'll make it straight.
Those.
Yeah, see how straight those are? It's because I put them up under the books. I bet that was just an hour's worth, so it's going to work. Well, we have finished. Now, if you want to paint some more pictures before you clean up, you can do that, or we can clean up and you can come back tomorrow and make more pictures. But first, before we start cleaning up, I want you to go wash your hands. All right, so you've washed your hands. Let me see. Pretty good. See, the paint comes right off, doesn't it? Great. Now, here is what we have here now is your placemat that we use to do your painted picture on. You can keep this and we can put it over there with our other painted pictures and let that dry, and we can just use them again next time without having to waste all of our paper, okay? The next thing we're gonna do is, the most important part right now is our brushes. If we don't clean our brushes very good, then they'll just wear out and they won't last. And we want these to last several years because we want to be painting a lot, okay? So take some water take I would say a big Dixie, something that's sturdy. This is pretty sturdy, but if you have something bigger that's sturdy, that will work. Pour your water in. If you need more water, fill it up pretty high, at least to get past there. And you're going to take your brushes and you're going to just take this, just like this. And this is the first thing you're going to do when you start cleaning. You put your brushes in, just like this. What you're going to do is you're going to put soap in here, okay? And you're going to stir it around and look, watch what I'm doing. I'm just kind of, it really needs to be a bigger cup to put this in, okay? And I think Dixie cups might be too thin, maybe a mason jar or something heavier. And just start doing this with the soap, doing like that, and then leave it. And let that be soaking the paint out, okay? Now we're going to start putting the lids on. So, we're going to put all the lids on, and then you're going to take all of your tools that you use and you're going to wash them, because you want to be able to use these over and over again. Now you won't be able to wash the cardboard, will you? But you're going to wash all these so they'll be nice and neat when you get through. So when you get ready to use them again, they'll be ready. And then you're going to clean up your table, around the table. You're going to put your paints up. Don't put the paints, once you put the lids on, get ready to store them. You don't want to put them outside where it's going to be hot. Keep them in a cool place. You can keep them in your refrigerator if you like. And so the next time you get ready to mix paints, they're ready to go. And don't even clean out your tubs, because we can use this paint over and over again if it doesn't dry out. And if it does dry out, just mix right in on top of it. It's going to be okay. You don't ever have to wash these out. Plus, it takes a lot of work to do all that. So make sure you clean up. Make your mamas happy. Mamas and daddies do it, okay? Take your tablecloths, fold it up. Take whatever else is down on the floor, pick it up. Look around. Is everything clean? If it's clean, then you can get up and play. And I hope you will do a lot of painted papers. It's going to be so much fun. And be creative as you want to. We're going to have a great time. And I can't wait to next week till we turn them into beautiful art. And I'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.